Hi, it's Joe, and we have come to our last Module 10. Uh, there is not an assignment this week except to finish your major assignment, which is your paper or PowerPoint presentation making recommendations for LA Goal based on our understanding of the board's responsibilities and the organization's adherence to those responsibilities. We've looked at a bunch of different pieces of board management, from the fundraising to the fiduciary to the legal obligations of the board, the nature of board service, which is oftentimes characterized as work, wealth, and wisdom, the legal requirements that a board must adhere to in order to make sure the nonprofit is compliant with both federal and state tax laws, and the relationship between the board and the executive director, the board's composition, including its committees, subcommittees, honorary committees, ad hoc committees, and how the board repopulates itself and how it grows. So what I hope you've gotten is a wealth of information about how a board should engage as a critical entity and critical engine of a nonprofit and its growth. How it engages with the executive director, what it needs to do, what it shouldn't do. And I expect that from that collection of information, each of you will be able to create a helpful presentation to LA Goal outlining what you believe their board needs to focus on. My expectation is that we have concise and to the point presentations. Um, I think somewhere between 750 to 1,000 well-chosen words, or 10 to 15 PowerPoints would suffice. With respect to your final grades, I'll get those in on time, of course. I just want to reiterate the composition of those grades. So class participation in each of the modules is a total of 30 points. That would include 3 points this week for a discussion. I'll put up the discussion for Module 10. Essentially, the discussion this week would be to share ideas about the most important of the recommendations, because while I know that you'll have multiple recommendations, I also hope that you'll all prioritize those. So give some thought to that. There's no penalty for sharing your ideas. There's no penalty for people taking those good ideas and using them themselves. That's all, in my view, part of the learning process. Sorry. So again, you've got 30 points attributable to classroom participation. If you posted and commented a few times in each module, you've got your 30 points. You've got another 20 points for the quizzes, so that's 50. Another 40 points is the project, so this is really an important effort on your part. And then the final 10 points are somewhat discretionary, in the sense that I want to reserve some right to acknowledge people that are and have been particularly engaged in the process, or offered especially salient ideas to the discussion. So that adds to 100, and if you have participated in the discussion, done reasonably well on the quizzes, and turn in a good paper or PowerPoint, you'll do well, and I'm sure all of you will. In the interim, feel free to continue to ask questions. If there's anything I can offer in the way of information, happy to try to answer those, as always. I found this an interesting experience. I've taught live classes before, but never an online course. I hope it worked for you. It certainly worked for me, and I wish you well in your endeavors. I hope that all of you continue in the nonprofit sector in some capacity, and have the opportunity to either work directly with the board or be a member of a board. Thanks very much.